3, testing. 1 second, everyone. I'm going to start this video.
Okay, anyway, I'm back, everyone. So,
3, testing.
give me 1 second, I'm
1 second,
troubleshooting.
everyone.
Okay, yep, the stream is on. Repeat, the stream is on. So, hello, everyone. Today, this is another episode of The Lab, and I'm your host, DogeExplorer. And today, I'm going to be talking about how to troubleshoot your system. Now, before we continue, let's define what troubleshooting actually means. Troubleshooting means that you're making sure that there's no problems or preventing problem or even fixing the problem. Obviously, if you know what troubleshooting is. But what I mean by troubleshooting is, if you're very basic, is not checking for viruses. I'm checking to make sure that the problems on my computer are fixed, they are secure, and they're not corrupted. You'll see why in this video. And thank you all for joining this live stream. Everyone. I really appreciate it. Now let's continue on, shall we? So before we continue, let me put this on the screen right now. We are in Windows Vista, everyone. And as you can see, right now, I'm not in full screen mode because this version of the ISO from Software did not provide any guest additions or drivers for me to install. Well, what I mean by that is I couldn't install display drivers even if I had the install disk. Trust me, I tried. So this should work with Windows Vista and up. So first of all, we need to diagnose that our computer does actually have a problem. So really quick, I'm going to go to click and restart my computer really quick because you'll see why in a minute. Is because we're going to run something called the Reliability and Performance Manager, or basically if you're running Windows 7 and up, it's basically the performance monitor. I don't know why it's called Reliability Manager. I guess it's called that because, let's just say it, because it was 2008 and Microsoft came up with ideas with names, so that's why it got rebranded to the different name. So let's continue. What we're going to do is we're going to go to I'm going to search up Performance Manager. We have this. MMC, yes, I do want that. We're going to go to Data Collector Sets, and we're going to go System. We're going to go to System Diagnosis. Okay, I'm sorry if I had to make that very fast. So let me explain something. So you go to Data Collector Sets, you go to System, and then you click the green thing that says View Latest Report, and make sure to click to start the Data Collector Set. What this is basically going to do, it's going to scan to make sure that everything is good. Oof. Okay. I must have ran something wrong here. So basically, it's going to generate a report on your OS, your hardware, your resources, your system times of applications, analyzing if your application is being broken or needs fixing. Basically, no, it's not that. It's not fixing your applications. It's scanning your computer, make sure everything's good, to make sure everything's secure, not corrupted, all right? So we're going to be talking about 3 methods, which would be system diagnosis and the command prompt, as well as the last one, which would be event viewer. Let's check on the stream. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns really quick? Okay. Install memes virus. Okay. While this is loading, okay, we're back. So it's generating the report. This shouldn't take long anymore. Okay, now you can see the actual logistics. So this is why you want to run the system performance monitor. So because it's going to give us warnings, it's going to make sure everything. It's going to tell us if there's anything wrong and unusual. So first of all, display drivers are not installed. We obviously know that. That's our first error. Um, and the second one is the available memory on this system is low. I gave it 512 megabytes of memory. Please don't judge me. Uh, yeah, and we don't care. And this will is an antivirus thing as well as graphics. But you can see a detailed thing that basically means if there's an antivirus to make sure everything's up to date. If you have Windows Defender, make sure everything, as well as recording the times of plug and play devices, as well as etc. Sorry if I'm going a little bit too fast here, but you can see if anything needs fixing. And the best part here is it gives you warning messages right over here. Now, I'm not going to cover system performance. Just basically means it's going to see if your CPU is actually okay and if it needs fixing or not. We're not going to do that because the purpose of the video would be troubleshooting. Now, the second one I want to cover is the good old command prompt. So to do this, we're going to use the run box really quick, which is Windows key and R, and we're going to type in msconfig. If you have Windows 10, just do advanced startup. And we're going to go to boot options, we're going to go safe boot, and we're going to click minimal, all right? Now, for the purpose of this video, and I want to make sure everything's speedy and blazing fast performance, I want everything to be off. I want everything to restart. Basically, this is going to put us in safe mode, and we are allowed elevated permissions, basically system permissions to do what we need to do. Does anybody have any questions so far? Oh boy. Use the pen to turn it on. Don't ask me eyes. Okay. Okay. So we just got a black screen. Don't worry about it. I guess it's norm. Okay, it's not normal. It just was loading because of all the system progresses. So, we are in safe mode. Now, this is the part where you can check and see if your computer needs fixing. So, first of all, usually we're going to use a method called the last known configuration. But really quick, I want to get in detail about what we're doing because this is actually going to save your butt if your computer is from 2012 and and your computer might have corrupted files per se. So, we're going to hit the Windows key and R, and we're going to type in CMD, all right? This is the command prompt, and we are in safe mode. If you have a different operating system like Windows XP or Windows 98, I recommend searching it on Google on how to activate safe mode. It should be the same as like msconfig. However, it could be different with various OSs. Now, let's continue. So we're going to run a system-wide scan, okay? So what you're going to type in is sfc scan now. This is going to scan everything on your computer to make sure there's no corrupted files in your registry, to make sure everything's good. Basically, in a nutshell, this command prompt basically fixes your registry. If you don't know that, I covered it in our WAT video, which is the Windows Administrative Tools video. You can go and watch it. I covered everything in the list below. So this is going to use a method called the last known configuration method, which basically means is your ISO, which is your immediate installation DVD, is going to replace your registry files. That might sound alarming, but it is not alarming. I've done this plenty of times, trust me, to my personal. And this will save your butt from corrupted registry files, which will ultimately cause problems on your computer with corrupted errors if you have a lot of error messages on your computer. Does anybody have any questions? Oh boy. Nobody uses Windows 98, Zach. Oh boy. Okay, so while we're doing the verification progress, actually, I'm going to leave it alone because if you move the command prompt, it's probably going to, let's just say, not work anymore like now because I just moved it. It's important that you don't move anything or touch or go into different windows. Okay, good, it's running now, but it's important that you don't move into other videos. And you're probably saying, Zach, you're over exaggerating. Trust me, on my computer at least, if I go do CMD in safe mode, I have to literally restart my computer and redo it in safe mode because I moved this window out of my way and just doing other stuff like, I don't know, searching the web in safe mode per se. Well, open widget. Ooh, I like this. Okay, yeah, the stream's healthy. Does anybody have any questions? Ooh. 55%. Now, when we're all done, I just want to say something really quick. I'm not going to touch anything, but I would like to explain the last thing, what we're going to do. So, today I actually got a warning message from my computer, and I did a troubleshooting diagnostic scan because I usually run that time to time again to make sure there's nothing wrong or any corrupted things going on my computer to make sure everything's safe and legit. So I ran the scan. Apparently, I had 11,000 files deleted. You want to be careful because you don't want 11,000 files deleted. However, the good news is that the 11,000 files that were deleted was log files. They were actually personal files. But let me tell you why this is actually bad. You see, I want everything upfront and detailed, and I know now that I'm thinking of it, I'm thinking that I caused the problem in the first place. And let me tell you why. So, um, where do I start? Well, these log files, they record if a program is having a crash, using an internet HTTPS request, making sure it audits everything basically of that program, the successes, the failures of that particular program. Now, what I did wrong is I ran the system disk cleanup, and I apparently, because I do this a lot, I should never do it ever again. I put it to delete system things that I shouldn't be able to do. So I deleted. If I hate life and I'm bored, I will watch it. Oh God. So I deleted everything using the disk cleanup. So just for the record, just don't delete anything. Okay, finally we're here to 100%. Okay, it will say the WRP is going to say if they found integrity violations. Luckily, there's no violations. We're going to really quick. I'm going to go to Event Viewer, and I want to see if there's anything. If you have a problem, this is where you want to come if your application has a problem. Now, mine, we have a warning. This was from PerfNet, an event system application, and their log. I'm going to go to Windows logs, and I'm going to go to security because I want to see security flaws or stuff like that. So here we can see if an account was successfully logged in. This is how, by the way, if your computer uses any sort of Windows, this is how many of your IT administrators can look to see if you logged into a computer or not. Luckily, we have logged into the computer, and it looks like there's nothing wrong going on, obviously because this is a clean install. Now, this is it for this video, and I'm going to check on here if you have any more questions, comments, concerns. Please give a like and comment if you have any suggestions. I really appreciate it. Explore dogs where? Okay. Yes. I'm just gonna say yes. Okay, anyways. No, which country? Okay, well, I'm gonna mess around really quick. Uh, I'm gonna do another video of this. If you guys want to comment, share, subscribe, I highly appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Oh, and this is highly important. Restart. You don't want safe mode on. You don't want safe mode on. That's for sure. If it doesn't work, go to MS configuration and return it back on. Okay, so apparently this was my bad. I should have done this. If you're doing the same method like the MS config option, I'm going to show you this really quick. Do not, we need to change it back to the actual Windows before we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to MS config because we're obviously still in safe mode. So MS config. We're going to go to normal startup. We're going to uncheck to make sure that's not safe boot. We're going to restart. Now it's going to be normal. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Oh, really quick. I'm sorry. If you are a pro gamer, I'm starting another YouTube channel soon. I will link that in the video description in our next video about our own Minecraft survival series. Yes, our own Minecraft survival series. How good is that? Okay, so that would be it for this video. Peace.